Everything that affects our job, those decisions are made by a politician at some level.
I can guarantee people that decision makers at City Hall are not sitting around a table thinking, how can we protect firefighters more?
Without the union, our wages, our benefits, and our working conditions would be a lot more substandard than what they are today.
I think it would be very difficult without having that collective voice, without having collective bargaining and the protection that comes with the union.
I think we've seen over the years with regard to pensions, with regard to health care and a lot of other things, that had there not been a union, that folks would have been able to ride roughshod.
Not only would not having a union affect us as workers, it would affect the communities.
Not having the CPF on our side, we would lose the support, we would lose the momentum, we wouldn't have the resources that the CPF has.
You know, the idea of there not being a CPF, I can't even imagine it. Truthfully, it was here when I got here. I reaped the benefits from it the minute I stepped on the job.
My biggest why was talking to other people from other agencies, and I didn't know stuff. I didn't understand retirements. I didn't understand the political side. That drove me to get involved, to be able to have a good conversation.
I wanted to have a voice, and being a part of the board allowed me to do that.
And I realized that working through the department and management side, you really can't affect change. And the only way to really affect change in the department is through the union.
I realized what an impact that we could have on our own members in the department, as well as across the state of California. So truly my why is new members, as well as the ones that have been around for 30 years, and the protections of all of their families and kids.
I feel blessed to be in this profession. My contribution to this is that I hope to leave it better than I found it.
I have my local, but I know that the state has my back and they're fighting for bigger things that are going to make my life easier. Maybe a fight that's a little bit harder for me at a local level.
The whole purpose of our involvement locally is that when we get together and we come to the Ledge Conference, every local hopefully has done their work and built their relationships with their legislators.
Having access to the Capitol and building those relationships at the highest level with the people here in the state to make decisions, we wouldn't be able to do that without CPF.
These particular individuals don't always know what's important to us unless we bring it to them.
They're the ones that say yay or nay, and they're authoring the bills, so having that relationship and having our voice heard, that's how we get those things accomplished.
The most important aspect of the CPF team that has had the biggest impact on my local has been the legislative team.
Whenever we've had a problem in Chico, literally one phone call away, they mobilize and are in my town or in my council meeting.
For us personally in Compton, without CPF, it would be detrimental from our working conditions. Personnel from the CPF has been outstanding, teaching us the step-by-steps on how to get a better approach politically and professionally.
The California Professional Firefighters has come together behind CAL FIRE Local 2881 to make sure we achieve our work week reduction and hopefully someday reach the industry standard of a 56-hour duty week. Without the California Professional Firefighters working alongside of us, it would make our fight even harder.
I'm never not on the phone with the politics shop or, working with our DVP. It's an incredible amount of work that gets done. And I wish all 35,000 firefighters in California got to kind of see the inner workings every single day.
I have always said that, when one thrives, we all thrive.
And having the supportive resources that we have with our brothers and sisters, our neighbors, to lean on us and us lean on them because they have been through the same issues or we have been through the same issues.
The insight I've gotten, the inspiration I've gotten from other locals, presidents, members at large has been huge, and it's really helped secure our spot in Torrance and help us, gain strength.
Solidarity means that even when we can have differences, we come together for one common good. And at the end of the day, unions are here for wages, benefits, and working conditions.
This is the year where firefighters standing in solidarity with all of labor. Because when you take on one of us, you take on all of us. Simply put, you're either union or you're not.
Our union is strong and united. I'm proud that I'm joined by GST Lima and your executive board in a true partnership to meet the challenges of our union and seize opportunities for growth and to advance the interests of our nearly 350,000 members and their families.
Whether it's our locals, the CPF, the IFF, the California Labor Federation, our central labor councils,
If we're all trying to improve things for working families, making sure public safety is recognized for being as special as it is, we can only do that together. It's the only way we can be successful.